Greetings friends, I'm Geofatboy for ShaveNation.com. Today is a shave with the Goodfellas Smile, it's fun to say, Shibumi, Japanese style Shavette Razor. Once you say it, you can't stop saying it. Shibumi. It just sounds good to say it. That's all I can say about it. It's got a nice ring to it, right? Here's a look at the razor. It's a Japanese style, Kamisori style, however you want to call it. It's got red wrapping along the handle. To me, it's a little bit slippery. We'll see how it is once I get some water and shaving cream involved in the situation. But to me, this feels like it might be a little bit slippery. It's not round, it's flattened out on one side. You can see there's one edge, and then here's the wider edge. Here's the thin edge, here's the wider edge. It's a black Teflon coated metal, and here's their logo, TGS, the Goodfellas Smile, and Japanese writing next to it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might mean Shibumi or the Goodfellas Smile. I don't think it's enough Japanese symbols to spell out the Goodfellas Smile, so I think it might just mean Shibumi. But anyone Japanese out there, you can verify for me. I'm just going to perform a shave with this razor. I've already got the blade loaded. Here's how to load the blade. To load the blade in this razor, just push forward on these 3 tabs right here. Slide this portion out. You can see there are 2 tabs there and then 2 dots here. Take half of a double-edged razor blade or a pre-split blade. Drop it under those 2 slots. Be careful you don't touch the sharp edge of the blade. You want to be sure that you're underneath these 2 tabs, and then these 2 dots are visible. They also hold the blade in place. Then you'll just take the razor handle, insert it directly over, push it forward, pull it down so it's locked all the way in place, and you're good to go. You can see that the blade reveal is even on both sides. This razor will accept a double-edged blade that's been split in half, or you can purchase pre-split blades from Shave Nation in 100 count packages. They're pre-split, you just drop it right in, go to town. Great for professional barbers because you replace the blade before every client, and also great at home because it's a brand new sharp blade. Every time you install a new blade, you know it's going to be good and sharp and ready to go. I'm just going to do a quick face lather today. I'll warm up my face, we'll get right to the shave. Alright, face is nice and warm. Got this brush, Simpsons Trafalgar T3, Sovereign synthetic fibers. There's a look at the beautiful knot. Got the skull cup filled up with hot water. Just going to drop it in there. Just saturate it a couple times. You can see it splays out like that. Pour out the water. Taylor of Old Bond Street Oud or Oud shaving cream. Go right in here. Wet the tips. Like so. Just like that. Back under the hot water just a little bit. Then right to the face. Back in the hot water. Right to the face. One more time in the hot water. Just saturating just a few drops on the tip. Helps you generate a nice face lather, not too thick, not too thin. And I did have 2 or 3 days beard growth, so pretty decent beard growth. A little more hot water just to keep it warm. Circular. Drive it into the beard. Figure 8, smooth everything out. Set the brush down. Swipe the neck. Swipe the lips. And yes, clear the runways so we can see those sideburns. All right, let's see what it feels like. Oh wow, interesting. Actually feels pretty good. Even with all my wet fingers here, I can grip this razor. So whatever this material is, it's not bamboo. I'm sure it's some kind of a resin, plastic, that sort of thing. but it is pretty easy to grip just with wet fingers. Here we go. I'm going to cut this sideburn. I can look directly under it to cut this sideburn so I can get a straight line. Just like that. And then work my way down. Just take your time. Let the razor do the work. You can stretch the skin following it down. Rinse. Rinses out pretty easily. Just keep working your way down. Now you can hold it just like this. I like to do a thing where I put 3 fingers on top, thumb and baby finger underneath. Gives me really good support and makes it a little bit flexible. So you could try that. I'll rinse that. Right down the neckline. It's kind of like a little bridge. I got it. 3 fingers on top, thumb on the bottom, little finger on the bottom. And you can adjust your grip. On the sideburns, I just hold it between the thumb and forefinger, like so. Check it. I don't know why, but I can see better over my left side, with my left side here, than I can on the right side. Maybe it's just me, my eyes or whatever. Stretch if you want. Stretching helps create a flat surface and allows the blade to glide easier. Rinse. So it's right hand on the right side, left hand on the left side. Adjust your grip accordingly. I'm still thumb and forefinger. Clean out the cleft. Rinse. Work your way down the neck. Pick your head up and it flattens out your neck. The flatter you can make the surface, the better. It's actually a very comfortable shaving razor. Let's go under the nose. You just scoop right underneath, right hand, right side. Again, here I'm doing the bridge where I have 3 fingers on top, little finger and thumb underneath. It gives it a little flex and just makes it easier to shave with. You can inflate air into the cheek if need be, or put your tongue behind it to flatten it. Rinse. Other side, scoop under. rinse. Started to dry up a little bit at the end with the cream, but I made it through. One pass, look at that. Pretty darn smooth right there. You can stop right here if you're close enough, but let's do a little bit more. Just because it's fun to shave with. Get a little bit closer. Just a light coating of cream this time. The bulk of the beard has all been removed. And that's what it's all about, progressive beard reduction. You do a couple passes, 2 or 3, and remove a little bit more each time. Clear the runways again. Wet fingers still. I'm going to start from the bottom up. Japanese razor. Now your right hand, left side. Rinse. Left hand, right side. Let's just go against the grain. Rinse off. Other side. Rinse. However you want to hold it and remove any beard growth, whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever direction, that's the way to do it. I usually just set forth an example of how I do it, and you can fine tune that to suit yourself. Kind of on an angle across. I got a little weeper, little baby one right there. See it? We'll get rid of it in a minute. Rinse. Sometimes the rinse is just enough to seal it off, but either way, take our Shave Nationwide stick alum block, remove the cap, soak it under the cold water. Now you can still see it a little bit right there. Just hit that and glide this over all the areas you shaved. Give you a little feedback on your shave. You'll get a little stinging because it is an antiseptic, astringent. Excellent finish to your shave. But you can see those little weepers, little nicks, it'll seal those off just about immediately. Give it a rinse, recap it, and then let that soak in for about 30 seconds and then rinse it off. Pat the face dry. Let's go with the big professional size bottle, Proraso Aftershave. We carry these as well. This is 400 milliliters. There's a lot in the bottle. Great for a barber shop if you're a barber. Sprinkle some into the fingertips. Massage it together. Activate the ingredients. Nice. Little sting. Feels great after a nice straight razor shave. Feels really good. You want to make it feel even better? Take your towel, go like this. Nice air dry. Feels really cool. Soothing. Refreshing. Feels great. That's an old barber's trick right there. To dry off. Let's take a final look at the razor. The Goodfellas Smile Shibumi. Say it 3 times without laughing. I dare you. You can't do it. It's a great shaving razor. Actually surprised me. Very comfortable. The grip, I thought it was going to be slippery, but with wet fingers, I was very impressed that I was able to hold on to this razor with no problem whatsoever. It feels good in the hand. It's nimble, very easy to maneuver all around the areas of your face. You can make it do whatever you want it to do. You're not dealing with a folding handle. You're just dealing with a fixed straight blade. Just makes it a little bit easier and very comfortable shaving. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it early on. The blade that I used in here was a Astra made in India. Not the previously made in Russia, but I used the made in India Astra Superior Platinum blade, which I snapped in half, inserted in, which you saw earlier in the video how to do that. Also economical to shave with this razor because you're splitting the blade in half, and if you can get 3, 4, 5 shaves from each blade, you're going to save a lot of money doing that. I went from a couple 3 days beard growth to baby smooth with a with the grain pass and against the grain and a little bit of a cross. So very nice shave provided by the Goodfellas Smile Shibumi Shavette Style Japanese razor. If you want to pick one of these up, just click down below the video where it says more or show more. You can grab it right there, or go to shavenation.com, enter what you need in the search box, it'll pop right up. Please like, comment, subscribe, share my videos with your friends. Over 700 videos, shaving and more. Thank you very much for watching. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day. Uh-oh, looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Gotta go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave, have a great day.